Welcome to Mara's Mummy Madness. Today, it's all about mummies. And if you stick around to the end, I'll show you how to make a bloody cocktail. I'm Mara Marie Cristiani, the aerialist chef. Let's get started. Let's start with our mummy hot dogs first. I'm using refrigerated crescent dough, and it comes with 2 of these in a container, and you just roll them out, place them on a greased surface that you can cut on, so don't use a Silpat. And you want to stick them together, and they're easier to work with when they're cold, so don't let them sit out for too long. Get them out of the fridge and then start working. And I'm just going to pinch the seams together. Okay, use a little bit of spray, and you're just going to roll it just a little bit. And if you see it coming apart, it's no big deal. You'll just pinch them together with your fingers. All right, you can see there's a few little gaps, so I'm not worried about that. And I use a pizza cutter or a sharp knife, and you just want to make thin strips, about 1/4 inch, all the way down. And you'll take that. Now for the hot dog, you can leave it just like this and wrap it up. Now remember, we're gonna leave eyeballs. I'm using candied eyeballs today that I found this package, but you can even use little dots of mustard if that's all you have, that's fine. But I'm also gonna cut this, and I wanna take my hot dog, cut his legs, so you can see that I have, these are his legs, and then I'll make little tiny shallow cuts for his arms. Okay, so we have arms and legs. It kind of looks like a clothespin with arms, right? Now, like I said, you can leave it whole and just wrap them this way. That's fine. Kids love to help you do that. Just leave it like that. But I'll take a strip and I'm going to start wrapping. So you do however you want to do it. I like to start with the bottom of the arm and then go around his head. If your dough breaks, it doesn't matter. You just keep sticking it back together. And I go through his arms. Just make sure that you leave room for the 2 little eyes. So however you wrap it, however you want to do it, it's fine with me. Then I'm going to start at the bottom of his leg, go up one of his legs, go across his body. So you get the idea, right? Always buy more dough than you think you're gonna need, because you're gonna need it. All right, see, that's it. And then I'll put it on a greased cookie sheet, Silpat, parchment, whatever, 375 oven, and you're gonna bake them about 13 to 15 minutes until they're nice and golden. You can brush the dough with an egg wash if you want. I didn't for the hot dogs, I did for the jalapeno poppers. All right, so there's our hot dog. Now for the jalapeno poppers, I take fresh jalapenos, I cut them in half lengthwise, and I'll use a spoon to just take out the seeds. I try to keep the stem. I accidentally take that one off, but you don't need the stem. And then the recipe, like all my recipes, are down below, so you don't need to memorize it. Now I'm vegetarian, so I'm not adding the bacon. You like bacon, or you can use vegetarian bacon. It's really good. I just didn't have any. And I stuff it, so that's about it, like this. And then the same thing. I'm going to take a strip of dough. This is what happens when you're filming. Everything gets hot. All right, so I like to put a strip. This is going to be the top, and I'm going to leave room for the eyeballs. Now, a word about the eyeballs. When these come out of the oven and they're hot and your cheese is nice and melty, that's when you stick the eyeballs on. Don't wait, because otherwise they won't stick. If you forget, it's not the end of the world. And you just do whatever pattern that you like, okay? That's it. And I do egg wash these. That's just 1 egg beat with a little bit, like a tablespoon of water with a fork, and then just brush them with a pastry brush. And the same thing, cook them at 375 till they're golden. They take about 13 to 15 minutes, all right? Now, if you have extra dough left over, I hope you do. And if personally, I just buy an extra roll of dough just to do this. So you roll it out, smear some room temperature butter, some brown sugar, a little bit of cinnamon. If you have nuts, you like nuts, go ahead. And then you're gonna roll it lengthways at the side that's facing you all the way, then cut them, put them on a cookie sheet and bake them, and then you have Cinna-Mummies. All right, I'm gonna start with my guacamole, and I wanna show you how I do it. I cut around and then just twist, all right? So I have 2 halves. Now you can take it and hit this with the heel of your knife and pull it out like a lot of professional chefs, but a lot of people end up in the emergency room like that, so I want to show you a safer way. Take this and insert your knife to the seed, and then just go ahead and push against the blade, and you'll be able to pull that out with your hand, and it's very safe. I like to do it that way, and I don't ever worry about someone cutting themselves. All right, so I've done most of them. I'll take a large spoon and I'll push against the skin, and out pops all the flesh. Now, if I wanted to slice that for a salad, you see how easy that is. And you can see when you insert it, you push against that skin all the way around, and you'll get a full piece of avocado like that if you want to make beautiful slices. But we're going to be violent today. We're mashing mummy. And I love this for because I still want it kind of chunky. And I've carved a white pumpkin to look like a mummy, and he's gonna be barfing the guacamole. So fun. All right, so I have all that pulp in there. I'm gonna add, I've diced up some tomato, red onion. You can leave onion out if you don't like it. I love onion. I have 1 jalapeno. I'm trying to keep it nice. For the rest of my family, I'd probably put 2 or 3. And I've taken garlic and smashed it with some Himalayan pink sea salt. And of course, you have to have a lot of cilantro. This is 1 full bunch, diced up. Fresh lime juice. Now that garlic I did mash with salt, so you have to be careful you don't over salt it when you go to taste it. And I will add just a smidge of olive oil, just a little bit. Like glunk, 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 done. That's it. And I'll taste it for seasoning. I'll add more salt if I think it needs salt. I do like a little bit of ground cumin in mine, but if you don't put it. And that's it. So it'll be nice and chunky. It'll be perfect for my barfing mummy pumpkin. See how simple that is? I'll show you how I like to put all of this together. There you have it, Mara's Mummy Madness. I hope you enjoyed it. I love the way these came out. Remember to put your eyeballs on as soon as they come out of the oven so they'll stick. And I bought some plastic bugs to go around. I even have a fly in my ketchup. Isn't that cool? And then we have our little mummy hot dogs. I love those. The guacamole looks absolutely delicious. And it is. How about my bloody cocktail? Please subscribe to my channel. All the information you need is down below in the recipe section. And don't forget to make the Cinna-Mummies. Aren't those yummy looking? I hope you've enjoyed my Halloween specials, all 3 of them. Check out my other 2 videos, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.